Joining us in studio this afternoon is Carrie Stage, the Director of Youth Mentoring and Empowerment Services. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. All right, well, let's talk about an upcoming event that sounds like fun, but also benefits, local kids. So let's, get into, I guess, what service you're part of and the background behind that.
Sure. I work for Family Service Society, and Youth Mentoring of the Southern Tier is a site-based mentoring program. We have programs in Corning, Bath, Elmira, and Whitesville. So we match youth with caring adults, and they meet once per week throughout the school year. So I think that's your question there.
Yeah, all good. So let's talk about that event, right? It's the Bowl-A-Rama. Tell us about that, how long it's been going on, who can get involved.
Sure. The Believe in Youth Bowl-A-Rama has been going on for several years, and it is our annual fundraiser, and anyone can participate. We have a few lanes left at Crystal Lanes. It is on Saturday, March 15th at 11 a.m. and it's a great way to help us provide those mentoring services. And
I guess a little bit more specifically, do you know what kind of programs that will help benefit these kids?
So we have, for youth mentoring, we meet each week. So this fundraiser specifically helps us to provide that service.
Okay. Now, if people wanted to join, how could you not want to sign up and join? This looks like a lot of fun. How can they do so, and how much is the cost? How many people can be on, each team?
Sure. So you can just go to FamilyServiceSociety.org to register. There are lots of little things to click on there. It's $200 for every team of 5 to play, or $40 a person if you don't have a full team. And there will be a cake wheel and raffles and door prizes and all sorts of different fun things throughout the day.
Oh yeah, you had me at cake wheel. Who doesn't love a good cake wheel, right?
Yes.
And when's the deadline? When's the last kind of day that people can still sign up or join? Or if there are still lanes available, can they just kind of walk in that day? Or
so we are giving free raffle tickets to any team that registers by March 1st, tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then after that, teams can register as long as there's still space up until the day before, just by using the links on our website.
Right. And do you know roughly how many teams can still sign up?
About 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. And as we kind of wrap up here, it's a fun event, clearly. And it's around St. Patrick's Day weekend, so people can dress up and get into it, right?
Yes, it is St. Patrick's Day themed. We're very excited. It's our second year doing St. Patrick's Day theme. And so the entire area will be decked out with all sorts of green things, as green is like our big color in our agency. Yeah. And so if people want to dress up, that is amazing.
And are there any prizes for that, or is that just more so part of the fun? And
that's part of the fun. There will be a prize for our highest scoring bowler and our highest scoring youth bowler.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's pretty nice. A little bit for the kids, but also the adults.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Hopefully it's competitive, and maybe the one person who can bowl a 300 maybe stays home that day.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to mention before I forget that this event is brought to us through the donations of several sponsors, and our biggest sponsor this year, our platinum sponsor, is Eaton Corporation.
Of course, without those sponsors and you guys, of course, none of this would be possible. So great. Can't wait for the event. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and we'll post the interview after the show once this is over. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome.